Hey folks, it's Hayley here from Twist with an update for you. First things first, we will not be opening Thursday and Friday days for the time being. So 3-4 weeks ago we changed that and we added them to our opening hours. But now we are going back to being open Wednesday nights, Thursday nights, Friday nights, all day Saturday, all day Sunday. One of the great things since being back is we have now got all of our old events back. So on Wednesday nights we have the Student Wednesdays, where students can get a pizza and drink deal with their games. And we are now also offering out spaces up here, upstairs, and for larger student groups that want to run kind of maybe a social or something up here, so you can have some dedicated space. So that's now a thing. If you're a student group and you want to do some stuff, get in touch. I've picked a really bad moment to record this video because I can now hear that there's drilling starting downstairs, but hopefully you're going to be able to hear me over it. So Thursdays is now social gaming, and that is the night where you can come alone and we pair you up with people that you can play games with. That's been back for a few weeks now. It's also really great for smaller groups, so if you usually come in as a pair and play 2-player games, and come along on Thursdays to the social gaming, and you can join bigger groups where you can kind of get some of those bigger games out that you might not get to play otherwise. So that's back and up and running. That's also every week. And then finally the quiz is back. So we did some quizzes and they are now back. They're now back every last Sunday of the month. And it's a pop culture quiz. So it changes every month. We've had Star Wars. Last month we had Marvel. And this month coming up, we have a Pokemon quiz. So all that stuff going on. We've got more things planned, that all in the pipeline. That's going to be kind of one of the focuses of this year, is adding more events for you folks to come along to. And that's going to be regular stuff and one-off events. Like we ran a beer tasting, pizza and board game event with the folks from Vessel Beer Shop recently, which was really popular, and sold out the tickets for that. And it was a really, really good event. So all kinds of event stuff coming up. The reasons for not doing the Thursdays and Fridays anymore is they just weren't really working out. They were really not very popular. And obviously when we came back with kind of reduced staff and reduced capacity, the whole reason for doing the opening hours as they are is that that's when most people visit. We absolutely have every intention to get back to much bigger hours. Pre-COVID, we used to open 6 days a week from kind of 10, 11 till midnight. We plan on doing a very similar thing going forward. It just isn't really the right time now. One of the reasons we know we're really quiet during the week around kind of the day is that we don't really have a lunch menu in place yet. I think at the weekend it's a lot easier to just grab a pizza and stuff, but it's not really what people are looking for on a weekday lunchtime, and we completely understand that, and it is something we're looking to change. And also, as much as the team is growing, it's still not kind of there at the capacity we need to support lots of opening hours. So it's definitely coming back. It's in the pipeline. We've just decided that for now we need to go back to kind of like what we know and what we've been doing, because it was working. And we maybe tried to take that step of opening the extra a little bit too soon. With regards to staff, we've had a lot of new members join this team. I'm sure if you've been in, you've seen some of them. Most of them have been with us a couple of months now, and they're trained up and are greeting you and seating you and helping you with games. They're a really friendly bunch. We're really, really happy with the team. It was always going to be quite a weird one for us, like the few of us that have now been here since the beginning. We kind of always really had the original team, and some people left, but we've never had this kind of big influx that we've kind of had as part of reopening. And it's always quite a kind of nervy thing that, how's the dynamic going to change? But the new people have fitted in really, really well. They're all getting on really well with their roles here, and yeah, it's going really well. It's nice to have some new faces to kind of help be on the shifts with us. So that's really cool. We are still looking for more team members. So we are looking for another back of house person, someone in the kitchen. I'm sure a lot of you have heard that kitchen staff are really, really few and far between, and chefs and stuff. And it's something that we're really struggling with as well. So if you know anyone that would like to come and join our kitchen team, point them to our website. There's an ad up there that they can apply for. And that has been part of the reason we haven't been able to push out more items onto the menu yet. We're still waiting for some kit that's not been delivered. But also we don't really have any capacity in the kitchen to be doing any more than we're doing currently with our current staffing levels. But once we get the new people, the new kit, it will be kind of all progressing as planned. So all good progress. I think we're all probably hearing from a lot of places that it still doesn't really feel normal. It still doesn't feel like a lot of things have recovered. And the kind of like the pricing stuff that, again, I'm sure everyone's very acutely aware of what's going on there. We've been hit really hard by that. We've seen, our kind of dairy pricing jumped 20% in a week. And that's kind of, happening to a lot of things. So, that's tough, and it all still feels a bit off kilter. I think I always want us to be kind of progressing and moving forwards, and I guess in some ways it's been quite difficult for me because I kind of expected us to be a bit further on, but things are going really well, and we are trying to kind of, take stock. We're really grateful that we're still here, and things are going well. It kind of feels, for the most part, it's feeling like we're out of a lot of the worst of it. There's clearly some big challenges to come, but things are good. You folks are coming and visiting us, which is obviously what we want. We had a really busy bank holiday Sunday, which was great. So, everyone that came in and enjoyed themselves with us on Sunday, thank you. It feels a little bit like maybe some of the things I'd want to be saying, we're doing this and we're doing that, aren't quite there. But actually, we're back, we found a rhythm, we've got some new staff, lots of things behind the scenes are progressing very, very well. It's not quite translating through to, new menus and more opening hours yet, but it definitely all is, progress in the right direction, and stuff at Twist feels good. So yes, keep coming in. As always, if you've got questions, get in touch. If you'd like or know anyone that would like to join in our kitchen team, we will also be recruiting for another shift manager at some point soon, because we're looking to expand that team as well. So speak soon. Bye.